the second chapter of Geography Physical Features of India Part 2. In Part 1, I have explained you about the Himalayas. In this, we are going to see basically the northern plains and the peninsular plateaus. So let's begin. Yes, the first is the northern plains of India. The northern plains. The northern plains of India is formed by the river system, that is the Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. These are the three main important rivers because of which the northern plain is formed along with their tributaries. This plain is composed of alluvial soil. We all know when the river flows, it carries silt in it, minerals in it, and we know Ganga originates from the Himalaya. So that's why this area, which is in the north part or near the Himalayan area, it forms the northern plain and it has alluvial soil because the river Ganga originates in Himalayas. All the minerals and the silt and the soil deposit in this area. That's why it has alluvial soil which has been deposited over millions of years. The total area of northern plain is about 7 lakh square kilometer. It is about 2400 kilometer long and 240 to 320 kilometer broad. Now this is basically divided, as you can see in the map I have shown, it is divided into three parts. First part is the Punjab plains, second part is the Ganga plains, and the last one is the Brahmaputra plain. From this you can understand how the division is made. Now the northern plain is divided into three sections, that is Punjab plain, Ganga plain and Brahmaputra plain. As I told you, the Punjab plain forms the western part of the northern plain. This is formed by the Indus and its tributaries are Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. A major portion of this plain is in Pakistan. Doab abound in this plain, means it is surrounded by the Doab. Now what is Doab? Here Doab means the land which is surrounded by the two rivers, or when two river flows in between, the landform is called the Doab. So here Punjab plain is basically surrounded with the or bounded with the Doab. Now Ganga plain, the most important plain which is really having a fertile land and which help Uttar Pradesh and other northern parts to have agricultural their basic occupation. Now this plain extends from between Ghaggar, Tista river, the northern state Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and part of Jharkhand and West Bengal lies in this Ganga plain. Now next, Brahmaputra plain. This plain forms the eastern part of northern plain and lies in Assam. Yes, this lies in Assam. Now we have, on the basis of this relief feature, northern plain can be divided into four regions, that is Bhabar, Terai, Bangar and Khadar. Now what is this? Basically the Ganga plain basically this northern plain are generally described as a flat land with no variation in this relief. It is not true. These vast plains also have diverse relief feature. Is it clear? These all are the diverse relief feature. We have different form of land or the plains over here. We don't have even plains over here. So these are divided into four parts. Now the northern plain can be divided into four regions. The river, after descending from the mountain, deposit pebbles into a narrow belt about 8 kilometers to 16 kilometers in width, lying parallel to slopes of Shivalik. This is known as Bhabar. Now to make this point very clear, I will tell you in a simple form. When Ganga river originates, okay, from Alaknanda, definitely it will come down in descending form. It will come down. Now when it will come down, definitely it will carry some material, pebbles or something in it. This all thing get deposited exactly parallel to the Shivaliks. Shivaliks I have explained you in the Himalayas. the mountains, okay, it deposit over there, and this region is called as Bhabar. All this stream disappear in this region. जो छोटी छोटी स्ट्रीम्स होती हैं या छोटी छोटी जो रिवर व्हेन फॉर्म्स डिफरेंट टाइप, जैसे व्हेन द रिवर फ्लोज, बीच में कुछ ऑब्स्टेकल आता है तो इट डाइवर्ट्स इट्स वे, इज इट क्लियर, दैट इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रीम. सो दिस basically streams disappear over there, a big deposition occur over there, and this is called Bhabar. Now Terai. Now here the Terai, what is Terai? South of this belt means whatever this northern plain is there, in south of this belt the stream and the river re-merge and create a wet swampy marshy region known as Terai. Yes, when the Bhabar में हमने क्या देखा, पेबल्स डिपॉजिट हो जाते हैं और वहीं पे सारी स्ट्रीम्स गायब हो जाती हैं. लेकिन जो उसके साथ वेट सिल्ट जो होता है, सैंडी मटेरियल होता है, वो कहाँ डिपॉजिट होता है, वो वापस क्या होता है, इट फ्लोज, एंड दिस स्ट्रीम्स जो डिसअपियर हो गए थे वो वापस अपना रास्ता बना लेते हैं, एंड विद द रिवर इट अगेन गेट मर्ज्ड, वो इमर्ज हो जाती हैं, सॉरी इट्स नॉट मर्ज, इट इमर्ज, एंड देन दिस फॉर्म इट रीअपियर्स, वापस वो अपियर हो जाती हैं, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी कॉल दिस इज दिस फॉर्म, दिस एरिया इज वेट स्वैम्पी एंड मार्शी रीजन, चिकनी मिट्टी होती है. नाउ नेक्स्ट कम दी भांगार. Now Bhangar is the largest part of the northern plain and is composed of oldest alluvial soil. They lie above the flood plain. They resemble terraces. The soil of this region is locally known as Kankan and is composed of calcareous deposit. Now here what happens? Basically I will explain you in a simple language. See, when the river flows, सभी को पता है when the river flows, I will show you one image after this slide. When the river flows, what happen at the side of the river, what you will see, there is a deposits of soil. Is it clear? Silts are deposit at the side. Now see, when धीरे धीरे जब डिपॉजिट होते जाता है, लेयर्स बाय लेयर इट फॉर्म्स लेयर बाय लेयर्स, तो जो पहले की लेयर डिपॉजिट है, जो पहले हुई है, क्योंकि डेली डिपॉजिशन होता होगा, थोड़ा बहुत डिपॉजिशन डेली होता होगा, जो पुराने डिपॉजिट्स हैं, जो पहले डिपॉजिट हुए हैं, उनको हम भांगार कहते हैं. द ओल्ड एलुवियल सॉइल विच इज, और वो जो डिपॉजिट हुए हैं उसको हम भांगार कहते हैं. एंड द न्यू वन जो अभी रिसेंटली अभी डिपॉजिट हुए हैं, दैट इज यंगर एलुवियल सॉइल एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड खादर सॉइल. Is it clear? That is called khadar soil. The flood plains formed by younger alluvium soil are called khadar. The soil in this region is renewed every year and is thus highly fertile. अब definitely जो पुरानी डिपॉजिट होंगी उसमें फर्टिलिटी कम होगी compared to the new alluvial soil. Is it clear? So Bhangar is the old alluvial soil and khadar is the new alluvial. Yes, you can see the northern plains over here. You can see in the first image how the water is flowing, and at the side of it you will see the deposition is there. Now the peninsular plateau. What do you mean by peninsular plateau? Peninsular plateau is a tableland. Let's see. See, basically peninsular or plateaus are divided into three parts again. The main are the two. Third one is just a single part. The major are the two, that is Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. These are the two main important. Yes, what is Peninsular Plateau? Peninsular Plateau is a tableland. The word itself tells you the meaning. Tableland, it is like a table. It is composed of oldest rock because it was formed from the drifted part of the Gondwana land. Broad and shallow valleys are rounded hills are the characteristic feature of this plateau. You can see the image, I think so, by looking at this image what is plateau, it might be clear to you all now. Next come the plateau can be broadly divided into two regions, as I told you before also, the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. The Central Highland lies to the north of the Narmada river. It covers the major portion of the Malwa Plateau. The river in this region flow from southwest to the northwest. Now from where the river flows? It flows from the southwest to the northwest, which indicates the slope of this region. It is wider in the west and narrow in the east. Bundelkhand, Baghelkhand marks the eastern extension of this plateau. The plateau further extends eastwards into the Chota Nagpur plateau. This is the center plateau. You might have seen in the image also, which I have shown you in form of number. Now next comes the Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau lies to the south of the Narmada River. It is a triangular in shape. The Satpura ranges makes its northern part. The Mahadev, Kaimur, Maikal range make it eastern part, and the slopes of Deccan Plateau is from west to east. Yes, the slopes of Deccan Plateau is from west to east. It extends into the northeast, which encompasses Meghalaya, Karbi, Anglong Plateau and North Kasar Hills. Garo, Khasi, Jaintia are the prominent ranges starting from west to east. Now last is the most important, the Western Ghats. It is also part of the plateau, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. They make the western and eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau. Now plateau is the area which is surrounded with the Ghat. Here at the west side you have the Western Ghat and the east side is the Eastern Ghat. This is also the part of the plateau only. The average elevation of Western Ghat is 900 to 1600 meters compared to 600 meter case of Eastern Ghats. The Eastern Ghats stretch from the Mahanadi Valley to the Nilgiri in the south. The Western Ghat causes oceanographic rain as they face the rain-laden wind from west. Now here this Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats plays a very important role because it becomes barrier also for us to save the plateau region. Now the heavy rain which comes from the southwest in Western Ghats are the Ghats which block the heavy rain, and at leeward side you will see there is less rainfall compared to the windward side. So that's why Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats plays a very important role. Now thank you for watching my video. In detail I will explain you because it's not possible to explain without the diagram and everything, but still I have given my best to you. But if you have any kind of doubt, I will explain you when the school reopens or the lockdown ends. Thank you.